The reason for a SmackDown star's Survivor Series absence has been revealed. Plus, a released WWE star says the company is being sold. And we have an update on future Raw plans for Edge. It's all in the wrestling news right now. Jumper Boys wrestling news. Mustafa Ali. Where was he at Survivor Series, Owen? What did you do with him?
Well, I didn't do anything.
What did you do with Mustafa Ali?
I've got a feeling I know where he was, though.
Where do you think he was, Owen?
Was he having a little baby?
Well, he wasn't, because he's a man. That's not how biology works.
Wait, what? It's Tom?
Well,
what?
It's a lesson for all of us here today.
That's a different video.
So Fightful Selects have learned that Mustafa Ali was planned to be a part of Survivor Series in that Rock, Pizza Hut, Triple Pizza, 25-man Battle Royal.
Can we just
nonsense?
Just pause for a second. What was that all about, Tom?
Right.
What was going on?
We were celebrating the career of Dwayne Johnson. His successful movie Red Notice has now been streamed for 1 billion hours, whilst having 3 pizzas because America.
The Rock loves pizza. Clearly.
We all love pizza. I like it when I have 1 pizza and go, oh, there's room for another 2. Thank goodness, my toes are tingling.
That's The Rock when he has like a stack of 10 pancakes or whatever. He's just got 10 massive Pizza Hut pizzas right there.
That's The Rock's cheat day,
yeah.
or as I call it, Wednesday. So he was meant to be part of this 25-man Battle Royal, was Mustafa Ali. He'd asked for time off in the run-up to Survivor Series a while ago, according to Fightful, and was booked for the pay-per-view. However, in the days running up to it, he asked if he could extend his paternity leave, and WWE went, yeah, fine, no worries. Go and spend some time with the new family. So if you're wondering where he was, maybe, because the thing is, if it was somebody else, you would probably go, oh, strange. But I think because Mustafa Ali is one of those guys where there's so much we get worried about him when because he's got so much potential and he starts these great stories and then he vanishes.
Yeah,
I mean, comes back.
Retribution. Retribution.
Great stories and Retribution.
There was that. He had his recent tag team as well.
With our boy Mansoor. Wrestling's coming out, Mansoor.
And that ended far too quickly.
There's lots of bits that he's done. Yes. There was a great promo that he dropped onto the Twitter, which was for the new Vision America.
The drop gimmick.
Yeah.
Looked fantastic.
So I get really worried when he's not there. And I go, but anyway.
But everything's okay.
It's all
Everything's
fine.
okay with Mustafa Ali.
Incidentally, Kofi Kingston is off television at the moment as well, for the same reason, just a different baby. Kofi Kingston.
Not the same child.
It'd be weird, that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
But Kofi is a dad again as well, and Kofi also taking paternity leave. So if you're wondering why Kofi's been off television, that's why. And do you know what's been quite nice about this? Obviously, Kofi getting to spend time being a new father again.
Yeah.
But for King Woods, we've seen some real standout work from him.
I think we all knew he would be outstanding in this role.
Oh, yes.
And we were all really hoping, please WWE, let him be king. He wants to. It's been the boyhood dream of Xavier to just be king, not WWE champion, just let him be king. And he's doing it, and he's being fantastic in the role so far. I'm really enjoying it. Xavier, out on his own. But big congrats to Kofi, though.
Oh, absolutely big congrats to Kofi.
Massive congrats.
And, of course, to Mustafa Ali.
Definitely.
What does the future hold? What is the fate, the very fate, of WWE? Now, we've talked about this, we speculated on this channel about the potential sale of the company.
Yeah.
And Taya Valkyrie has been doing something similar, hasn't she, Owen?
She has, because she has been tweeting away on her Twitter, and she's been saying on her Twitter...
So she was asked, so basically, no, you've not messed anything up, because you see, my problem is I've written in such an order. No, we're not cutting.
Yes.
We're not cutting. We are cutting to the news.
No.
We are cutting to the news, and it goes as follows. Taya Valkyrie replied to a tweet from Fight.
She did.
Fight was asking, where do you see WWE in 5 years? She replied to that saying, sold, which I didn't write in your notes, so that's on me.
Oh, we're at the top?
Yeah, she replied simply with the word sold. Like, oh, okay.
Right, okay.
Cheeky.
I get what you've done here, Tom.
So WWE,
I am confused.
according to Taya Valkyrie, is being sold off. And then a few other people were given a little bit of grief. Somebody tweeted saying, oh, says the one who dreamed of getting signed by them. What did Valkyrie say to such a nasty comment, Owen?
She said, you're like super funny, sad face, dude, not sad face, grumpy
That
face.
sort of like a nonplussed face, like
dude.
That's the one.
I worked my ass off for 12 years to work for my heroes, and it was absolutely disappointing. If you also have dreams, you would understand. Clearly, you don't have dreams or goals.
Slammed. Did you stop being nasty in the comments?
Yes. She carries on saying, if you only knew how many negative comments I get, I love you too. But you need to realise that at some point, I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm done letting people act like we don't have a voice. And she carries on saying, LOL, I would love for you or anyone to deal with the negativity that we as women pro wrestlers deal with. I will always have a voice, and I'm not going to be silenced by dumb-ass trolls.
She has very much made some valid points in there.
Yes.
There's a lot of negativity online. And she does get quite a bit of it as well. But I think what she says there is something that's echoed by quite a few people away from who have let go from WWE, people who've been within the system.
Yeah.
The vibe is that this is a company that's getting set to be sold.
It seems, I mean, we're on the outside looking in, but it does seem that way, doesn't it? With the mass cuts, with record profits as well, they just don't add up. And why would they be making so many cuts?
Yeah, it feels like a company that's just getting set to be packaged up. And
yeah, I mean, they brought in Nick Khan, and immediately the cuts started to come. So it's almost as if he's been given the mandate of let's strip away all of the what they view as unnecessary assets, which is clearly just not true.
No,
because there's so many talented people that have been released. Shockingly,
one of those was Top Dollar as part of as part of the SmackDown lineup. He and Hit Row let go from their contracts, and there was a few people that said that part of the reason that Top Dollar and Hit Row were let go was because of the video that Top Dollar put out.
Yeah, that was the rumor going around at the time, wasn't it?
It was the response battle rap, the diss track towards Jinder Mahal, and a lot of people referring to it as with racial undertones and generally culturally insensitive was some of the things I saw on Twitter. Top Dollar was on Busted Open Radio, despite rumours that his Jinder Mahal rap was part of the reason he was let go. Wasn't the case at all. And actually, Top Dollar says on Busted Open Radio that Jinder Mahal actually went to bat for Top Dollar after this came out and said, "Hang on, this is all right. It's fine." So Jinder Mahal certainly wasn't offended by it, and Jinder Mahal was saying, let's do more with this, and that ended up not being the case. But I am enjoying Top Dollar's Twitter work at the moment.
Outstanding, Tom.
He's been a force of nature.
I mean, fair play to him to try and keep the momentum going from his short run in WWE, because it wasn't very long. He had the run in NXT, very short run on SmackDown, so trying to keep the momentum going after the release, but fair play to him. But yeah, Jinder trying to make something out of nothing, really.
Absolutely.
From the video.
Something could be coming for Edge tonight on Monday Night Raw. So we mentioned in our first video that Edge was putting the ideas out there. He wanted some ideas for new challengers.
Yep.
And Finn Balor was one of those that got mentioned a lot. But
love to see that, by the way.
Edge
and Finn.
So would Beth Phoenix. Yeah, pervert Beth, I love you. But cage side seats give us something slightly different, don't they, Owen?
He's a big beefy boy. Is big Bobby Lashley. Edge and Bobby Lashley, Tom, what do you think? That's the rumour going around at the minute.
Battle of the Spears, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Battle of the Spears. He's had one with Roman. Now he's going to have one with Bobby.
I feel like...
Bring Rhino back.
Don't you threaten me with a good time. Actually, it's not a spear he does, it's a gore.
It's a gore. Yes, it's a gore.
But I love the idea of Edge and Bobby doing a thing. Because Bobby Lashley is somebody that is just coming off a WWE title run.
Yep.
And I feel like there's something still there with him. He's just come off a feud with Goldberg.
He was still looking strong after Survivor Series, obviously. The double elimination, the double count out to eliminate him and Drew. Keeping Bobby looking strong there, not pinning him.
I like it a lot.
And you know what I'm thinking here? But back in the day, did Bobby and Edge have a thing going on? I don't think they did. Back in 2006, Edge and Bobby.
I don't know. I think
in his first run, I don't think they did.
They did.
So it could be a first-time thing. Although both men have been around for a while, it could be happening for the first time.
I'm now thinking.
I'm trying to think, and I'm
now thinking about Bobby Lashley's first run and that feud with Simon Dean.
Oh yes.
About cheeseburgers, and then he got elevated liver enzymes. The elevated liver enzymes era of wrestling.
And then he started to shave Vince McMahon's head at WrestleMania. Just what a run. What a run,
time
Bobby.
It was. What a time it was. More news as we get it throughout the day at Cultaholic.com.
Thank you for having me on, Tom.
Owen,
this was unexpected.
Thank you. The pleasure has been very much all mine. Stay safe. Do you want to do Love You Bye?
I can do Love You Bye.
Go on.
Stay safe. Love You Bye.